Hi guys, welcome to Sabonzi Academy. So in this video, we'll be solving the question 11 of the 2019 WASSCE Core Mass Theory questions. Two passenger trains A and B, 450 kilometers apart, start to move towards each other at the same time and meet after 2 hours. If B travels 8/7 as fast as train A, find the speed of each train. So we don't know the speed of A, but we are told that B travels 8/7 as fast as train A. So let the speed of train A be equal to X. So the speed of train B will be equal to 8/7X. Now we know that distance covered is equal to speed times time. So the distance covered by train A will be the speed of train A times time. So distance covered by train A will be equal to the speed of train A, which is X, times the time, which is 2 hours. So the distance covered by train A will be equal to 2x. Now the distance covered by train B will be equal to the speed of train B, which is 8/7x times 2, which is the time. So the distance covered by train B will be 16x/7. Now we are told that they both traveled a distance of 450 kilometers. So the total distance is equal to 450 kilometers. This means that the sum of the distance traveled by train A and the distance traveled by train B should be equal to the 450 kilometers. And we know that the distance traveled by train A is 2x and the distance traveled by train B is 16x/7. So we can say that 2x plus 16x/7 is equal to 450. Now to get rid of the fraction, we multiply through by 7. So we have 7 by 2x plus 16x/7 times 7 is equal to 450 times 7. So 7 times 2x, we have 14x, plus 7 cancels 7, we are left with 16x, is equal to 450 times 7. So 450 times 7 is 3150. 14x plus 16x will give us 30x, and this is equal to 3150. So to find x, we divide through by the coefficient of x, which is 30. So the left hand side divided by 30, the right hand side divided by 30. So 30 cancels 30, we are left with x. 3150 divided by 30, we have 105. So we can say that the speed of train A which is x, is equal to 105 kilometers per hour. So we know that distance is equal to speed times time. And so speed will be equal to distance divided by time. And distance is in kilometers. And time is in hours. So we have kilometers divided by hour. And this is the same as kilometer per hour. So that's why the unit here is kilometers per hour. Now we know that the speed of train B is equal to 8/7x, and x is 105. So the speed of train B will be equal to 8/7 times 105. And this should give us 120 kilometers per hour. So this brings us to the end of question 11A. Now don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So we'll be moving on to question 11B. Question 11B. A solid cube of side 8 centimeters was melted to form a solid circular cone. The base of the cone is 4 centimeters. Calculate correct to 1 decimal place the height of the cone. Take pi to be 22/7. So let's begin with the solution. We are told that a solid circular cone is formed from a solid cube, which means that the volume of the cone should be the same as the volume of the cube, since the cone was formed from the cube. So if the cone should take 2 centimeter cube of water, the solid cube should also take 2 centimeter cube of water. So we are saying that volume of cube should be equal to volume of cone. And we know that the volume of a cube is equal to the length cube. So L times L times L. And we are told that the length of the cube is 8 centimeters. So L is 8 centimeters. So the volume of the cube will be equal to 8 cube. And that's 512 centimeters cube. Now the volume of a cone is equal to 1/3 pi r squared h. And from our question, we are told that the base of the cone is 4 centimeters. So the volume of the cone will be equal to 1/3 pi, which is 22/7, times 4 squared times h. And we know that the volume of the cone is equal to the volume of the cube. So we can say that 1/3 times 22/7 times 4 squared times h is equal to 512. Now this 1/3 times 22/7 times 4 squared should give us 16.7619 h is equal to 512. So we are finding h. So to make h the subject, we divide both sides by the coefficient of h. So we divide here by 16.7619 and here by 16.7619. Our h will be equal to 512 divided by 16.7619. So when we divide 512 by 16.7619, we should get 30.545. But from our question, we are being asked to correct to 1 decimal place. So our height will be equal to 30.5 centimeters. So this brings us to the end of question 11. In our next video, we'll be solving the question 12 of the 2019 WASSCE Core Maths Theory questions.